Speaking of competition, have you guys played one-on-one? No?
I've never really played her. She's like,
she's what?
I can't really get into it.
What's up, everyone? This may be one of the cooler editions of Hoopin, considering we got a bloodline here. Allison Feaster, who is a WNBA All-Star and the Celtics Vice President of Team Operations and Organizational Growth, and her daughter, Sarah Strong, who you may recognize her, NCAA champ and also Freshman of the Year. Let's get hoopin'. Let's go back to day one, because I love seeing you from day one where you're with your mom. You have baby pictures of seeing her in the W, becoming an all-star, but also 10 years in the W, going overseas, having her accolades. And you were right by her hip the whole time. What was it like just seeing mom shine the way she did on the court?
I mean, yeah, I just feel like ever since she started playing, I always looked up to her in kind of a basketball way and kind of on and off the court. So just knowing that she did what she did and that she kind of like paved the way for me just really means a lot.
Paved the way? That's the first time you hear that? Come on.
You did not eat.
Do you remember traveling with mom like around the world growing up? Or countries?
Not really. I just remember, I don't know, I was really young. Like
10 years old?
She's like, I'm putting her on the spot now. Yeah, now I'm getting you in trouble.
I don't remember much of my childhood.
I
mean, I know that.
Do you remember watching her play?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Just the last place you played at.
Alcobendas?
Yeah.
Wow.
That one.
What stood out to you about your mom playing?
I don't know. I just remember her doing a lot of threes. And
a lot of threes.
Long socks.
Yeah. What's the swag difference is a little bit. What are you making of that?
You would do this. You would scrunch your shorts.
Well, because we had the shorts past the knees and now they got everything. Okay, so mom, obviously with your resume, being the rebounder that you are, being that gritty basketball player that you're, growing up, seeing that, and I want you to talk about it. The fact that you had a hoop attached to a tree was kind of that was your first basketball hoop?
Yeah, it was very makeshift.
Can you imagine that, by the way?
No, that's tough.
Tough life? Now, we didn't have all this maybe back then.
Right. I mean, we just wanted to play the game back in the day. Like, we lived in a very rural area. We had a walnut tree. We had a piece of wood and a wire that we nailed to that piece of wood and, yeah, made it happen. And I am the rebounder I am because I missed so many shots. It wasn't very
That's not true. That's not true. But you did play with boys growing up too. And you're boxing out guys. You're playing. It's not even a thing for you because you're just so naturally kind of embedded into that lifestyle, and that comes with confidence, being able to play that way. Where is this on the court where you're able to show Sarah, hey, this is how I was rebounding back in the day? And what kind of advice, some tips? Take me through it.
We've been on the court in a teaching capacity maybe once. I'm pretty demanding.
Yeah, I'm like a child and you're like, go, you don't want to be here. I'm like,
were you playing and she just made you
I was practicing with my team and then she's like, just go. Go sit down. You don't want to be here. I was like, okay.
So she's a tough one. She'll tell you
both of my parents are, but she's just she's gonna.
I mean, I'm very, if you're gonna be on the court, you're gonna have to.
Come here, Furry.
Yeah.
Period. When you see your mom doing what she's doing as one of the only women among NBA organizations and women of color, how much does that inspire you? Because it looks like from the outside looking in, she is running the show seamlessly. But that is a huge accolade, just paving the way.
It's contributing.
Yeah, and you're so humble about it, I know. But to see your mom, not only be the WNBA All-Star, but now working among all these guys, and they have so much respect for her. What does that mean to you?
I mean, yeah, it's great to see that my mom was up there and doing that type of stuff. I'm super proud of her, but it reminds me just to work hard every day and I don't know, hopefully I can, I don't want to do that, but hopefully inspire other children and people.
You have a different dream?
Yes.
Which is?
Just playing.
Just playing.
Longer.
Okay.
10 years. That's like 10 years
I know,
on the
I
W.
know.
That's hard to beat.
I know.
10 plus overseas.
Yeah, can you?
17.
17. Hey, talk to me about traveling though, because you're getting ready for a pretty big trip to Mongolia.
Yeah.
What excites you about that, other than the fact that you get to play in a 3-on-3 tournament over there?
Okay, I'm really excited to sit in business class on the long flights.
Say that again?
To sit in business class on a long flight.
Why? That excites you?
Yeah, because like I've never really been like, I don't know, treated that nicely like for an airplane. Like,
Really?
yeah. It's a long flight too, so I get my own seat and like, well not on my, like my own
Get the
space.
leg room probably
Yeah.
too, everything?
So that's like, I mean, I'm obviously excited to play, but I'm really excited to sit in the.
That's all. Yeah, they get the internet. You get the food brought out to you.
Yeah, like
and
nice
everything.
food, like yeah.
So it's not
I'm
really
excited.
you're good on the 3-on-3 tournament. You'll get there and be excited about that.
Yeah.
But for you, it's business class.
To be honest, yeah.
I love that. I love that.
But also 3-on-3, obviously.
Yeah. What is that going to be like for you? You know, that's going to be a little different. You know, it's a 3-on-3. It's different than 5-on-5 than a normal game. What are you looking forward to about that?
I'm looking forward to playing against. They all play professionally and wherever they're from, and we played against some people that you played.
Yeah.
Some
Hilarious.
we played against like, well,
She's like, wow.
They're like obviously older,
Wow.
because like she played against them, so it was just cool to kind of play against her.
Yeah, the different generations and you know, it being from your bloodline too and going up. That's really cool.
This is the first time she will play in a senior category for USA basketball. Before, it's always been U18. Junior nationals. And so she's in the senior category this time as a 19-year-old. So that'll be fun.
As a 19.
Our team is really young too, so
and
really young
you'll
team.
ball out.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah. You've never been to Mongolia, right? Have you? Like, have any?
No, I've never been to Asia.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
You excited, man? That's so.
I am.
Is
I
the
am.
food? Have you heard about the food? It's probably good.
I don't know. Like they say a lot of different things.
Are you picky?
No, I'm not picky. Like
Is
I
she
know
picky?
some picky people, and I'm not like anything like them.
What foods do you hate?
I hate pickles. Like anything but pickles. I'm sorry.
You like salmon, man?
No, I don't like salmon.
She's not picky. She's like, I hate pickles. I hate
like those
salmon.
are two foods. I swear I'm not picky.
Were you picky? Oh, is there anything that you ate like that or hated that she doesn't like now? Like my mom when she was pregnant would throw up when she had ribs for whatever reason with my sister. My sister like couldn't eat ribs, but they're.
No, I had a very easy, believe it or not, for the difficult person she is today, I had a very
Hello.
I had a very easy pregnancy. I was in the gym the day before she was
Hello.
the day before she was born. I was like working out, lifting weights, and then later that night,
You were lifting weights with.
yeah,
Holy
I had to go to
smokes!
the hospital at 1 a.m. ish, and she was born by 7.
And you were back in the gym by 12.
You know, I played that year. I played the W.
Wow.
Born in February, and I played not very well that May. And
Holy smokes!
yep, I played. She played. She's been on the W court in my tummy.
No wonder why you're freshman of the year. You were,
my.
it was before you even were born. Are you kidding me? Your mom really manifested that. There was a really cool moment, really cool moment where your team, you included, of course, are getting recognized and honored at the Celtics game. And I, thank the Lord, was in the perfect position to see you in the corner of my eye in the media section, just standing up and applauding Sarah. And what's really cool, and it brings me chills, is, you know, everyone's used to getting out their phones and kind of filming the moment. Your mom was just so present, so proud. Take me through that moment, because it really, it was so special.
Yeah. Well, the TD Garden is a special place for any basketball fan, and specifically, you know, the Boston fans who are the best in the world, and to have, you know, two great organizations coincide, and, you know, we're saluting my daughter's team. Like it was the ultimate sensation of gratitude. You know, we won in 2024, and here we are, you know, less than a year later, and they're crowned champions. It was just an unreal moment.
When you know, you're here and your first year and seeing how coach has been able to use you. Do you feel like you have so much freedom with this team and what you're able to do here that you may not have been able to get elsewhere? Like, how do you view your role here with this squad?
I would say my role, I don't really know. Like, I just kind of do what they tell me. Like, if he needs me to set a screen and roll, I'm going to roll. If he needs me to sit in the corner and shoot, I'll sit in the corner and shoot. But I don't really think about my role like that. I just kind of do what he tells me.
I see why you say nonchalant. Is that a trigger word for you? You're just so chill. I find that actually awesome and super encouraging, because sometimes there's, you have different personalities. That's like the passionate ones, and you have your own passion, but also have this attitude. It's like, I'll go where they tell me, and I'll just do this. And you ball out. Do you feel like you're able to be yourself, and that allows you to shine the way you do?
For sure, and I feel like that's a really important part, because I feel like if I wasn't able to be myself, that would take away from, what I can do on the court and just help my teammates out in any way. Also,
it's funny too, because we get sometimes maybe a soft, quieter demeanor of you, Sarah, but I see the TikToks, I see the little Instagram. What has that been like? I mean, you see Paige, you see the whole team, being able to express themselves, have fun. Take me through that bond. Do you feel like this team and that culture, the culture of UConn and the Huskies, you guys are able to just find your way as a family, like kind of through TikTok and some of these platforms?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just ever since I've gotten here, they've all just so welcoming, and everyone's I don't know, we kind of fight like sisters, but we also have each other's back. So it's just a really great family. What would you say? Family circle thing. Yeah.
There's a lot more left in Sarah. We've only barely scratched the surface of where I think she's going.
One thing that Geno said was the confidence that he has in you and your court awareness. When you have the ball in your hands, he's been boasting about the confidence that he has in you. What's it like to play for a coach like him? And he's not easy. Your mom wasn't easy on you, your dad wasn't easy on you growing up, and now you have a coach that is known to be such a great encourager, but also tough at the same time. But to get that trust from not just any coach, but him, what does that mean to you?
I mean, yeah, just kind of again, helps me just mentally know that I have every reason to go out there and be confident in myself, knowing my coaches and staff and teammates believe in me, so just gives me extra confidence.
By the way, favorite memory so far at UConn? Basketball, not basketball related?
Well, obviously we'll be winning, but
Yeah, I kind of set you up, right? Okay, not the title, because that's fair.
Favorite memory?
Thus far.
I mean, I was, nothing too specific. I feel like every time we're in the away game in the hotel room, watching a movie or just hanging out with each other is fun. So just being with them is fun.
Totally. What's it like playing with Paige and being, getting that in that final year before she went to Dallas, just getting to be her teammate, her being your teammate, and that dynamic? What was that relationship like?
I mean, it was a lot of fun. Again, she's obviously a really great player, a lot to learn from her, and just got to watch what she does pretty much, and it was a lot of fun.
Okay, so when you have the good games, obviously the great games that you have had, the numbers, you talk about the records that you break, but then, it's basketball. You will struggle with games as well. Do you call mom? Do you call dad? What kind of advice? How do you handle it all? What kind of triggers her saying, oh, we're not gonna, go here, but how are you two able to give your daughter the advice, but also, be mom, but also be that basketball kind of leader for her?
For me, both of my parents have done a really good job of finding that even balance between coach and parent. So, I mean, anytime I have a bad game or something doesn't feel right, I usually call them to see what they have to say. Maybe a few days after, just so I can let it sit and let it rest. But we have a really healthy relationship.
Is there a text after the game, or are you do you wait it out a little bit?
It's before.
Before?
It's a big paragraph or something.
Mom does?
Both of my parents do. My dad, she'll go after scroll. She texts a lot.
Really? I love that.
I mean, it's good. It's good, but she texts more than my dad. But.
Just that, is it what's the text?
I think first and foremost is grounded in what's expected of her here from the coaching staff, but then also too, we want to give her the space and be an outlet. We don't always want to be talking basketball, because she's probably getting it from all angles. but then it's constructive and based on what her ability is and what she expects of herself. So it's all a part of the growth of being a first-year player so I say the W?
No. Start manifesting it because your numbers will definitely get there.
She has stated goals. She wants to be the best. And, we have a unique eye because we know her, but we also know what Geno and his staff and her teammates need from her as well.
Okay, what's one important thing that mom has taught you from childhood till now? Out of all those texts, she sends you paragraphs, so you got to tell me something that she has taught you that really you cling on to before games and in life.
She always tells me to be confident, kind of whatever her paragraph has in it. I'm not going to say what you say exactly.
Too personal?
No, you know how it is. Your sister's playing in the W. You know the level of self-confidence it takes to go on the court and compete. I tell her she has to look herself in the mirror and say, I'm that. And then back it up. I know she's a very humble person, very coachable player, a very good teammate. But oftentimes, doing what your team needs means, assuming that I'm that one, and they have to stop me in whatever capacity that means. Whether it's being a ferocious defender, being assuming the offensive responsibility of shooting or passing, whatever it is, you got to do it with confidence.
You know what's funny? So when you're in games, right? I don't know if I'm just the weird one growing up doing this, but like from middle school, elementary school on, you kind of, whether you make a layup, whether you make shots, miss shots, like you're in a crowd. You're balling on the big stage. But do you ever seek out, like, peep mom and dad, and do you kind of look to them for advice?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You do?
I feel like
You guys make that eye contact?
No, I always look at my parents in the stands. Probably not the best thing. Like, when something goes wrong, I'm just, like, over there. And they're always, like, I don't know, my dad always tells me to shoot over or keep the ball on my right side. Or she's like, you got, like, just, I don't know, like, inspiration and encouragement. Yeah. Like, if I miss a shot, I'll look over him. He'll be like, this is telling me to kind of shoot the ball on the right side of my face, because when I do that, I usually don't. It usually doesn't go in. It goes in more times than I do that. But
so he'll go like this in the stands?
Yeah, he'll be like, or then he'll nod his head, be like, it's good, like, you're okay, like, it's gonna.
But wouldn't you, you can kind of think, you can thank your parents because you became freshman of the year, and has that like sat in with you for a sec? And also 24 points, 15 boards in that game? What allows you, Sarah, to just go off the way you do? Because that's really, really hard, especially as a freshman. It's a new culture, new environment. It's not high school anymore. And then to do what you did here with UConn, like, how are you able to tap into that kind of level?
I don't really think about it. Oh, okay.
I don't really think about it.
I don't really think about it. I just feel like I'm just out there playing, not really thinking about anything, because I feel like once I get to thinking, that just affects the way I play. So I just kind of follow my teammates' lead. If they look confident and ready, I'm confident and ready, so just following them.
She's only 19. Does that register for you, all that she's been able to do and what she's doing? Have you had a mom moment where you're like, wow, that's my daughter?
All of it is really a mom moment. There's still some levels of motherly support here and there. But it's my role, and I love it. I'm so thankful for it. I couldn't have asked for a better child, a daughter to do it with. So
you guys are awesome. Thank you both so much.
Thank you
for. Sorry, I was pressuring you to shoot and talk at the same time and everything, but really, thank you guys. And, good luck to you. I don't even need to wish you luck because you're already killing it. You're a freshman and all freshmen of the year. So congrats to both of you. And thank you for doing this with us. Hoopin'.